Imagine this. Everything you see, hear, and feel, the rustle of leaves, the glow of your screen, even the thoughts racing through your mind, might not be real. Not in the way you think, at least. What if we're all characters in a cosmic video game? A simulation so advanced we can't tell the difference? It sounds like sci-fi, but some of the sharpest minds on Earth are asking, do we live in a simulation? Today, we're diving into simulation theory, a wild idea that's equal parts mind-blowing and unsettling. Buckle up. So, what's simulation theory? At its core, it's the idea that what we call reality might just be a computer program. Think The Matrix, but without the dramatic slow-mo fights, hopefully. The concept got a big boost in 2003 when philosopher Nick Bostrom laid out a famous argument. He said one of three things has to be true. First, advanced civilizations never get to the tech level where they can simulate entire worlds. Second, they get there, but decide not to bother. Or third, and here's the kicker, we're almost certainly living in a simulation already. Why? Because if simulations are possible and common, there'd be way more simulated realities than the one real one. The odds stack against us being the originals. Now, you might be thinking, come on, that's crazy. But hear me out. Our own tech is already heading that way. Video games today, like Red Dead Redemption or Cyberpunk 2077, create worlds so detailed you can almost smell the virtual dust. Give it a few hundred years or 1,000, and imagine what a super advanced civilization could pull off. A simulation with billions of conscious beings, each feeling real pain, joy, and curiosity. Beings like us. And if they can do it, why wouldn't they? Maybe they're running historical simulations to study their past, or just for fun, like a really intense version of The Sims. Okay, but is there any evidence? Well, not exactly, yet. But some weird stuff about our universe makes you wonder. Take the Planck length, the tiniest measurable distance. It's like the pixel size of reality. Everything smaller just blurs out. Could that be a sign of a digital grid? Then there's quantum mechanics. Particles don't decide what they're doing until they're observed, almost like they're saving processing power until someone's looking. It's not proof, but it's spooky. Even the speed of light could be a hard cap, like a game engine saying, nope, that's as fast as we render. Scientists like physicist James Gates have even found what look like error-correcting codes, stuff from computer science, in the equations of string theory. Coincidence? Maybe. Not everyone's sold, though. Some heavy hitters, like physicist Sabine Hossenfelder, say simulation theory is more philosophy than science. Why? Because we can't test it. If we're in a perfect simulation, how would we ever peek behind the curtain? Every experiment we run would just be part of the code. Others argue the universe is too messy, too chaotic for a computer to handle. Think about it. Simulating every atom, every gust of wind, every thought, that's a ridiculous amount of data. Maybe the real world doesn't need to bother with that kind of complexity. Or maybe the simulators don't care about perfection, just good enough to fool us. So what do the big names think? Elon Musk is all in. He said the odds we're in base reality are 1 in billions. His logic? Tech's advancing so fast, simulations are basically inevitable. Neil deGrasse Tyson gives it a 50-50 shot, which is still wild when you think about it. But not everyone's on board. Stephen Hawking, before he passed, was skeptical, though he admitted the universe's rules do feel a bit designed. It's a debate that's got everyone from tech billionaires to stoners at 2 a.m. scratching their heads. Let's say it's true. What then? If we're simulated, does it change anything? Maybe not day to day, you still have to eat, sleep, and pay bills, but it could flip how we see ourselves. Are we just lines of code with no free will? Or are we real enough even if we're digital? Some say it's liberating, proof we're part of something bigger, even if it's a program. Others find it creepy, like we're lab rats in a cosmic experiment. And who's running it? Aliens? Future humans? A bored teenager in a higher dimension? That's where it gets really weird. Here's a thought to chew on. Simulation or not, this reality is all we've got. Whether it's base reality or a trillionth generation sim, it feels real to us. Love, fear, a good cup of coffee, it all hits the same. Maybe the question isn't, are we simulated? But does it matter? If the simulators did their job right, we'll never know. And maybe that's the point. We keep living, exploring, and asking questions, simulated or not. So, do we live in a simulation? There's no answer yet, just a rabbit hole that keeps getting deeper. It's a mix of science, philosophy, and a dash of whoa, dude. Next time you're staring at the stars or your phone screen, think about it. Are we the players or the game? Thanks for joining me on this trip. What do you think? Real, simulated, or something else entirely? Let's keep the conversation going.